Hello, it's Doug from Behind Closed Doors, and today the lady that I'm going to be looking at has a lot of videos that are like 1 minute long, so I'm just going to tear through a load of videos and see what she's got to say. Yeah, why do men ghost women?
Guys, once again, I'm going to give away one of your secrets, but this one is not going to be very popular with the ladies. Bet. I thought this was obvious, but apparently not. I'm really sick of seeing girls on this app being like, oh, he ghosted me, he just suddenly stopped talking to me. What's wrong with you men? Why do you do this? Do you want to know why? It's one of two reasons.
Okay, so before I continue watching this, I've used dating apps a lot and I've never ghosted a woman. I think it's really rude and impolite. I don't like the idea of ghosting. I think that if you ghost people, you're ghosting yourself. Like, you owe it to yourself to be polite to those that have reached out to you. If I am messaging a girl, when I was dating a lot and I was using the dating apps, if I was first messaging a girl, if I felt like, oh, this isn't going the way that I'd like it to, or she doesn't come across as the kind of person that I'd gel naturally with, then I'd just say, look, you seem like a cool person, but I don't think it's going to work out between us. So wish you all the best in what you're looking for. Take care. And that's how I kind of leave it. And then the girls tended to get really arsey about that. But that's the polite way of doing it. Because if somebody's taken the time and the effort and they like you because they've swiped on you, then you should be courteous back. So I don't understand why men would ghost in the first place. I don't understand why women would do it. I don't understand why anyone would do it. It's just manners and basic politeness.
You might have came on too strong, a little too fast. You know, maybe sent him some nudes or something, and he's not all guys are like that, believe it or not. Oh, they don't all want to see your poo-tang. But... oh yeah, why would I want to see a woman's poo-tang? Like, when I've just messaged her, it doesn't make sense. I'm more interested in screening her to see if she's a decent person or not. To see if she's worth my time. Two, which is probably the biggest reason. And gentlemen, if I am wrong, tell me. Do you know why he suddenly just stopped talking to you?
The only circumstance that I would really do it is if they were really rude or disrespectful. But even then, I'd still politely exit the conversation because I don't want to be rude and disrespectful.
Because he was probably the one initiating all the conversations. And then one day, he stopped initiating it to see if you would initiate it, and you never did. So he just stopped texting you because he felt like you didn't give a shit about him, and he moved on. Tell me I'm wrong. Thank you.
Right, so let's have a look at another video. So this next video is called Not All Men Are Rapists.
Yo, I just met a chick that gets absolutely no dick. She deserves none. I don't know what Karen needs to hear this today, but men can like children without being a pedophile.
True story.
Me and my 2-year-old daughter are downstairs eating at the restaurant. This gentleman stops by her table and starts talking to her, asking her how old she is, what her favorite color is, all that jazz. This woman at the table beside us literally stops this guy in mid-sentence and says, "You're a little bit too invested in that little girl's life, aren't you?" So I said to her, I said, that was awfully rude of you to say that to him. He is allowed to stop by and talk to my child.
Yeah, I mean, I used to be a children's entertainer, so I do magic shows at like children's parties and stuff like that. And I love, and I've had children of my own. I have 3 children of my own, and I love children. They're the coolest people. They're just so, I find children fascinating. I love hanging out with children. But if you say as a guy, yeah, I love hanging out with children, I love playing with children, you sound like Michael Jackson. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't come across very well. But yeah, I mean, we're all adults here. Like, everybody knows that children are cool and they're fun to hang out with. And like, who would say otherwise?
Without being presumed that he's a pedophile. The guy was embarrassed. He just walked away. Males get baby fever. Males have parental instincts. Get that through your head. Yo.
I agree. I think what it is with the Karens is that when a Karen comes up and they say things like that, it's more of a projection of their own imagination as opposed to an observation of the reality of the situation. Right, on to the next video. So this video is called Modern Day Feminism.
We want equality. Women should be equal to men, no matter what. We can do anything he can do. Well, perfect. All right, so let's start by supporting male victims, combating female violence, giving women the same prison sentencing as men, supporting male victims, signing women up for the What the fuck? Not that kind of equality. Okay, so what kind of equality are you talking about then? We want higher corporate jobs. Okay, well, in order for that to happen, then you need to own up to the fact that I want the same job that he has and make the same amount of money. Yeah, okay, fair, but in order for that to happen, you need to be able to agree and admit to the fact that the Me Too movement oppressed women even further. Okay, boomer, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, let's just get into this a minute. So equality. The equality is in opportunity. So you have the opportunity to go and pursue whatever you wish, but you still need to be qualified. Like, you're not... Equality of opportunity is desirable. That's what everybody wants. Everybody wants the opportunity to be able to go and pursue whatever it is they want to do with their life. But desiring equality of outcome is just always going to fail. Everything in life has a price, and you have to work and get a reward. And so when you want equality of outcome, you want the reward without doing the work. And equality of opportunity says, well, if you would like that reward, then you'll have to do the work. But they don't like to focus on that. They like to focus on the outcome, not the opportunity. So it's important to look for equality of opportunity, not equality of outcome. People need to be qualified for the jobs that they apply for. And if you come in and say, well, you know, I don't want to have to be qualified, I should just have it given to me, well, then that's just ridiculous. You can't have everything in life, but you can get what you want. And so you have to focus on what you want and not focus on what you can't get or what you don't want.
Maybe because the hashtag Me Too movement made it so that you must always believe women, and they didn't allow men to be victims whatsoever, so now men don't want to hire women in the workplace because there's nothing to protect them against a false allegation. You get no dick.
Yeah, really entertaining short videos. Yeah, really good. I was going to draw it there, but I'm just going to check out one more because these are only a minute long. Let's give her one more. All right, this is the last one. So this one's called Red Flags for Men.
Bringing back a series called Red Flags for Men. Quick disclaimer, I understand that this can be applied to both men and women. However, the reason why I'm saying men is because I see a lot of girls making videos, you know, bringing awareness to, you know, narcissistic behaviors in men. But, you know, there's nothing for you guys. So, let's get it. The cell phone problem. Oh God, the cell phone. If she comes into the relationship expecting that she can just go through your phone whenever she wants, no, red flag.
Well, yeah, that's ridiculous. I wouldn't let anybody into my phone. That's my own private business.
Men and women, you both have the right to your own privacy. And you have a right to have that privacy without somebody saying, oh, you're hiding something. No. That's just something that they say 9 times out of 10 to make you be like, oh, okay, don't fall for it.
Yeah, and also, I mean, this is like red flags. I mean, that's one red flag, but we're near the end of the video now, so I don't know if this is just one red flag per video or how this works.
The reason why this is such a big red flag is because it shows that she hasn't dealt with any of her baggage. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't deal with what has hurt you, then you will bleed on those that never cut you.
Ooh, that was good. I like that. Yeah, I like that. We're gonna finish on that. That was a great quote. I don't know if she came up with it or whether that's something that she's heard, but that is fantastic. Yeah, we're going to finish on that good quote.
If you don't deal with what has hurt you, then you will bleed on those that never cut you.